We are kicking this new year off the right way with a brand new season of Black Ink Crew Chicago, you guys. The review is up next.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Chi-town,
Hey.
Chi-town, Chi-town.
I missed our little four intro.
I know.
Yes.
You wanna
With the
Chi-town.
Chi-town. Hey. You know what, for we don't care about the drama. The song bangs, bro. Right? It's gonna be our intro forever and ever and ever. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to your AfterBuzz Black Ink Crew Chicago review. I am your host, Carmen, and I'm here with my lovely co-host.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2019.
Yes.
I'm excited about it. I'm your girl, LMarie.
And I'm your girl, Drew Jones. I was going to say welcome to 2019.
Welcome to January.
Welcome to January.
You know what? Welcome back to Black Ink Crew Chicago,
Yes.
you guys. So, for all you guys that
Refreshing.
don't know, we have been reviewing New York, and that was a really fun, interesting time. They helped us create a new segment, Jackass of the Week.
Yeah.
That we're going to bring into our Chicago review now, too. We
Yeah.
hope we don't make any enemies, but the
Oh,
show
yeah, this
has to
one's
get
gonna be
reviewed,
harder.
honey.
Because they pull up on us for this show.
They pull up,
Yeah.
so shit.
Pull up and pop up.
Try to
Right.
make
Damn.
Ryan jackass when he's sitting right there.
Right.
How that goes.
Him like, so, y'all know how this go. Y'all gonna make me a
I'm
jack.
not gonna front. When we said let's do Jackass of the Week too for Chicago, I was like, okay, but okay. So how have you guys been? Was your New Year celebration amazing?
It was.
was.
Yeah.
Mine was
I
nice
was
and
with you.
mine was nice and quiet. I stayed in the house.
Ours was too. Nice and quiet.
Stayed in the
and
house
lit.
with my cousins
turned
and
a
we ate
little.
black eyed peas and talked about spiritual stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Chicago, honey. It's a new year, a new season, new
crew.
shops, new crews, new members. What did you guys think of today's episode?
I wanted more already, but I'm
I
excited
was-
for this whole season.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be the best season ever. How you feel, Drew?
Yeah, I like seeing everyone kind of doing their own things. I like that we still have Charmaine in the picture, even though she's like not
Yeah.
doing
Yes.
the whole tattoo thing. So I'm excited to see where it goes. And like you said, I wanted more of it.
I wanted more. I was not, like, I needed more.
Yeah.
Like, already. I was like, no, like, I need next week now. Like, what's happening? Oh,
And
my
I'm
gosh.
saying nothing. I love everyone's chemistry. Like, it works that they're not at 9 Mag anymore, but like all the scenes with everyone together, like the old crew, it doesn't seem forced.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You know, some
Exactly.
shows when they go out to lunch and it's like, really? It's like they would normally be hanging out. 'Cause they,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
So
they're
we got to
family.
see Ryan hanging out with his new crew. He has his Piercer. He has Lily, who jumped ship last season, and Four.
Yeah.
And Bella. Bella's sober. That's good. She wasn't falling over today. But no Rachel, y'all. Your boy is single.
He's shangle.
Your boy.
Because
That's all y'all gonna say is
Because, you know.
you know what? We watched the live before we walked in here. He was very adamant on not talking about Rachel. I'm not trying to make that man angry.
Right? That's my family. We're not going to talk about my family. So we're not going to talk about.
y'all tripping. He announced that he was single on the show. This is a part of the show we reviewing it. Y'all, come on
did.
now. Ryan
Right,
knows
right,
this
right.
game. Ryan knows it way better than any of us do. Okay, he
True,
knows
true,
very
true,
well
true,
what
true.
he's
But
doing.
you know what? I will say I like that it was very respectful because, like, sometimes on these reality shows, people get petty.
Exactly.
True,
We
true,
saw
true.
it Black Ink New York when Caesar and Duchess went through their whole thing. It was obviously Ryan and Rachel aren't as messy, but like I like that there's still a lot of love there. And,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And they have to keep it together because they
Yeah,
have children.
family.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, they're a real life family.
I like
so.
that too, and we can talk about it a little bit later when we go into our news and gossip because we got a chance to tune into Van's. I looked at Van's
story.
Instagram. I checked out some little situation on Kat. She kind of alluded that, you know, she might have something popping, and of course Ryan was reading for days on his. So we have to talk about that in our news and gossip. But for now, how are y'all feeling about? So we left off last season with Lily basically ditching Loyalty Inc. and going over to Ryan. And also Ford kind of being in a messy situation with his video that he leaked. Well, that he didn't leak, but it got leaked.
Got leaked.
And I was just like, okay, don't wear a shirt. So when we get in, there's a meetup Van has at his place to bring the old crew together. Let me just give you a little bit of advice for it. Don't wear a shirt that looks like it might say bussy. Just don't do it.
I really thought that's what it said. I was like, yeah, stand in your truth.
Drew was like, does this shirt say bussy? And I was like, oh, it's busy. So,
It's
yeah.
busy. Very close.
Well, anyway, Van has a meetup at the house with the old crew. Like you said, it was really cool to see them all together because they're really friends. Like, outside of this whole situation is really cool. Charmaine is doing her thing. I feel like Charmaine got it right because she has something else going on. It's almost like being with a man and depending on him for everything. So when he leaves you, you're assed out.
Yeah.
I feel like not that Van and Ryan were together, but I'm just saying I feel like Van put too many of his eggs in Ryan's basket, and that's why he's in a bad situation now because he feels like he's being slighted because he didn't take the time to set up something
His own
outside,
thing,
which I
yeah.
think he learned his lesson because he has his own tattoo shop now, which is amazing. But Charmaine got it popping. Baby girl is on the news now. Baby girl is, she's still holding it down at the radio station. She's doing her thing.
Yeah, she, like you said, she did it right. Not only of having your own thing, but using that platform to, multiply your income. She's getting bag after bag. I'm
and there's
not mad.
some longevity in what she's doing.
Yes.
Like, this show's not going to go on for forever. It's not. Like, but working on the news station, my town has the same people from when I was like 5.
Yes.
They are still on the news.
Honey, yes.
Exactly.
Old and wrinkly.
So, Dawn, Ford, and Van are in the same room for the first time in a while since they pulled up at the shop.
Yeah.
And it got a little tense. How'd y'all feel about that confrontation?
I just don't know how getting it from the back suddenly gets that mean and aggressive.
I don't know.
I thought we were having a fun conversation. And then they got lit real
And
quick.
then like Charmaine said, it wasn't about Donna and Ashley. 'Cause
wasn't.
Ashley got caught a little attitude, but it wasn't no real attitude. You're still mad at your brother, and you feel like this really probably isn't the place to really let it
Ashley
all
was
out.
like, what you mean you got your ass ate?
She said, I thought I knew you.
Ford blames being introduced to getting his booty ate on his brother in front of his brother's wife, which is not a good idea for. Come on.
He couldn't take the heat.
He could not take the heat, honey. And Nikki is not in the picture right now either, speaking of being single.
I love Nikki, though.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I want them to make up.
I hope they do make up.
They make such a beautiful couple.
Yeah. I don't know, though. Because like I was going to say with like Rachel and Ryan, it's like, ooh, you still see them doing some things together on their Instagram stories and things like that. Things that don't necessarily have to do with their family, So, but I can't say the same for Ford and Nikki. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to try to have some hope, but I haven't seen any little glimpse of like them being together.
Because Nikki's like booked and busy. She's got her hair company going. Like, she doesn't play. Like, Nikki's that bitch. Like, she doesn't play.
Yeah.
So she doesn't need. I mean, not that anyone needs a man, because y'all useless. But
Not useless, honey. It's some uses.
all right. But
one trick
like what I'm
ponies.
saying is like it's not like she needs someone paying her bills. Or
Yeah.
someone
No, she
someone holding
doesn't.
her hand. She's very independent. So, I
But
don't
it ain't
know.
nothing like a strong queen with a strong king by her side. Like, it just takes the power to a whole nother level of growth. That's true. What is that called? I don't know. Don't get me the bullshit. Anyway, so Van, y'all, he's still feeling slighted. He still feels like what Ryan did at the end of last season, pulling up on Loyal Inc., snatching away the opportunity for Dawn to be a manager, snatching away the opportunity for them to grow their business. I think he felt like it was more vindictive than fair. Because you can rent anywhere. You didn't have to come back and snatch Loyal Inc. from those guys. So I don't know if it was a power play or if it was just him being petty. But,
bit of both.
y'all think he has a point? Like, can he still hold on to the fact that he helped build 9 Mag, or does he need to get over it?
I mean, I think he should get over it just in the sense of move on. And now, like we said, like now he realizes like he needs to provide for himself and make his own income. But at the same time, you may still have that little feeling there like, man, we built this and you just gonna do that to me. But he does need to just move on. Like, see Ryan for who he is. If that's how y'all relationship is going to be from now on, it is what it is. It's how he did me. I'm moving on. I think.
Well,
That's how I
what you
feel.
think?
I was gonna say, I feel like even if Ryan let him come back to 9 Mag, like, it's not a partner. It's not a partnership.
It's not a partnership.
You're gonna work under Ryan. I don't think you're gonna be cool with that. So you might as well go start your own thing because otherwise you're not ruling the kingdom that you created.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that is so hard.
And that'll probably help their relationship.
So can y'all help me understand, and maybe the fans at home, you guys can help me understand too. I have been watching, but maybe I need a refresher. Why is it so tense between Ryan and Van? Like, so tense? Because on this episode, we get to see Ryan and Dawn speak. and we get to see them make up. Charmaine tried last season, but they're not quite there yet. But what is it about Van that Ryan doesn't want to make up with him? Does anybody know? Do you guys have insight on that?
I think Ryan is. I have to think what I say because he tends to watch this. But I think Ryan is a Gemini, a lovely one. But he's a Gemini, and one thing, like you say, one thing that they don't like. For instance, they kept saying, you know, F Ryan, and that just replays in his head, and he's like, all right, cool. I think he almost, like, sometimes I think he almost gets off on being the, like, villain, just a little bit.
Van is more the daddy than the villain.
No,
you mean Ryan?
Ryan,
yeah.
Like, I think Ryan kind of, I think Ryan kind of is like, oh, you mad? Let me
yes.
see how mad you gonna get.
Ryan loves to dump fuel on the fire, honey.
Like, I don't even know if there's a legitimate hatred. I don't think it's hatred, but I don't think there's legitimate dislike there. I think Ryan just kind of likes.
Yeah, it's like if Van's still mad, like, okay.
But you know what?
Make you mad.
I'm not mad. I can't be mad at either one of them because there were honest mistakes in the beginning that messed up, like, the ownership, right? But Ryan, they both took their lesson and learned and moved and are growing from it because Ryan is now opening up a second non-mag, which is super dope. And Van has his own shop. So, you know, hopefully they can put their feud into the side. But we're going to get into their confrontation a little bit later. Unfortunately, Don wasn't around at the get-together at Van's place because he left because Ashley got mad over the ass-eating situation, and Up pulls up 4, you know, and we get to see a little roasting going on there. Wait, was Don there?
Yeah, he was
Don
there, but
was there, and then they left. But we get to see Don confront 4. He wants to know what the deal is. So we'll talk about that in a second. But right now we're gonna get a little bit of gonna give you a little bit of information from the network. Of course, we are here on AfterBuzz TV. We bring you a whole boatload of reviews for shows every week. We would love if you
we love if you guys check it out. We got we got obviously the reality channel. We got superhero fantasy. We've got drama.
Yes.
We've got it all. We do awesome celebrity interviews. Basically anything you could possibly want to be browsing, we've got, because we got your back. So you guys check it out. Subscribe. You guys can turn off the notifications if you don't like it. I don't like notifications, so I feel you. And let us know, like, what's your favorite show? We're on a bunch of other shows, so if you like seeing our faces, you know, check us out.
Yes.
And let us know you guys did, because we love talking to you all, and we'll shout you all out.
Yeah.
Child, I just felt like Tiffany Haddish on New Year's Eve. A bitch went blank.
And I was no help. I was like,
somebody save me.
Cricket.
So Don says enough is enough. He needs to talk to his brother about this BS that's going on because he feels betrayed and slighted. So does Van. So does everybody. So would I. If I was friends with somebody and they were on my crew, and then next thing you know, they jump sides, come into the shop that I work at with the person we're beefing at for the announcement
Especially
that
Don.
our shop has been snatched.
Like,
and that's your blood brother.
Yeah.
See, exactly. It's not even just like that's your friend. That's your sibling. If my sister pulled some foolishness, like, I would beat her hard, even though I'd lose that fight. But I'm just saying, like, no, you don't do that to blood. You know,
You don't.
And I think we were kind of saying that last season, like, he could have at least taken Don aside. Like, even if you didn't tell him everything that was going to happen, like, yo, something is about to shake. Like, I just need to let you know. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be on the other side of it, but I got to let you know something, you know?
Because
but not
that's
telling him anything. And then you pop up with Ryan when Ryan goes to, like, invade the 09 mag. Like, that just was not cool.
And in the confrontation, Don lets him know, like, you're my brother. Like, how did you let this happen? Like, how does your loyalty to your friend outride your loyalty to your brother? I'm still trying to figure that out. You guys chime in the comments and let us know. Is 4 just dead in the wrong? Like, would you choose your own blood brother or your friend over your brother? I'm choosing my brother.
I mean, I'm choosing my.
Or I'm not gonna be in it.
That's okay, yeah. Because I'm choosing my sibling, but I kind of get for. Not that I agree with it, but I kind of understand the thinking of, like, my family's going to forgive me no matter what. Let me go with my friend. But what I don't buy is he was like, you know, I didn't know he was going to do that. You knew.
Yeah, you knew.
You knew because you were sitting in the car with him, and y'all talked about it before he pulled in. So I'm like, what do you mean you didn't know? You knew.
You mean to tell me that when you got on the road that 9 Mag was on with everybody from the new 9 Mag, that you were like, oh, what are we doing?
Right. I think this all resorts down to Ford's a really nice person. I think he just didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I think he has a sweet
happens
soul.
too.
When he came to visit us, you could see it all over. He has a very sweet, not sweet, maybe sweet isn't the right word to use. He has a very gentle,
It's like gentle, caring,
loving.
Yeah.
His vibe is beautiful. Like he's a beautiful guy. So when I see him in these tough situations, I think I understand that he's just not that aggressive. I'm finna put my foot down, and he just seems like a really nice, gentle soul, like a nice person,
And
genuinely.
people like that, they can get caught up in the middle when it's two sides and they don't want to aggravate either side. So yeah, you kind of like, you know, it's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. He was kind of in one of those situations, I guess.
But I do kind of get the going with Ryan, just because I think Ryan holds grudges a little bit more than Don would.
Yeah, for sure.
I get it.
Well,
Don't agree with it though. But get it.
Don and Ryan finally talk, you know, and Ryan told Don, like, it's not personal, bro. You just a casualty of war. And he's like, am I a friend or am I a casualty? And I was like, ooh. Like, I heard the mic drop after he said that, because I'm like, right, how you going, this is not just a business associate. Like, how you going to tell your man he was a casualty of war?
I like how he called him out on that. Like, so what is it? Like, you know what I mean? Because if I was a casualty, then I don't need to be here, like, at all. And you don't need to be here. You can go right now, like, at his, because Ryan showed up to his birthday party. But yeah, like, call him out. So what is this?
Ryan, the one thing I like about Ryan is he ain't afraid to confront some shit. Like, he's really not afraid to, like, be like, all right, I'm going to pull up. That's his man. This is his birthday party.
Apologize, though, either.
He doesn't.
He'll, like, confront, but he won't really, like, take the fault.
He said, I'm sorry if you felt the way about what I did. But he didn't say, yo, what I did was wrong. My bad.
That was the most triggering sentence.
I was like, what?
Because,
I was like, so you going to not apologize?
I'm sorry that you felt how you did.
I'm sorry if it made you feel away what I did, man. I'm sorry, man, if what I did made you feel away.
Yeah. I apologize for your
But guess what? Guess what?
Like,
it is what it
watching
is.
like, really?
We were like, really?
Ryan.
Really?
We normally
But at least he will confront the situation, I guess.
And that's why I felt a way about 4 playing the middle, because you knew your brother wanted this opportunity to elevate his life, and you allowed somebody to sabotage him. You didn't allow him to set up some protection for himself. You didn't allow him to set up a situation where he could talk to Ryan before all this shit went down.
Yeah.
If that's your brother, you don't let somebody sit and play your brother.
Yeah, that's why I say he should have pulled him aside. Just to tell him something's going to shake. Get prepared. Like, I can't really give you details, but you just need to set some other stuff up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sibling rule number 1 is the only person who gets to make you look like a dummy
is your
sibling.
That part. Well, it looks like Ryan. So Ryan is basically like, well, I want you back. It looks like he's going after everybody.
Like
I think one of us said it.
Yeah.
One by one, getting the old crew back. But it kind of contradicts what he said to his mom, because he told his mom there's no. First of all, we get to see his beautiful mom.
Yeah.
I'm such a stan for Mrs. Henry. Okay, she is such a beautiful woman. She doesn't look like anybody's mother, and that's for sure. But he sits down, he has a conversation with his mom, and she asked him, you know, how was the drama at work? And he's like, it's no reconciliation, it's nothing. But it looks like he has something else up his sleeve, though.
Yeah.
Y'all think he's gonna be successful? Y'all think he's gonna try to pull everybody back together?
Maybe just not Van.
How do y'all like his new crew?
The jury's still out on them.
Yeah.
They're fun so far, but like the jury's still out. Need a few more episodes of like, because so far we were just seeing them kind of as like the party people, because the other shop wasn't open yet. So we just saw them partying. But now that we'll see them at work in the environment in the tattoo shop, I'm gonna watch them and see how I feel about them.
Yeah.
Ryan always refers to the old crew as drama and trouble and all of that stuff, but he accepted Lily into his new crew.
Okay, I will say this. I think Ryan is a really good influence on Lily. I think he doesn't let her do half the stuff that she tries to pull under, say, like, Van's rule or whatever.
Okay.
So I think, because I don't know, she's more well-behaved with Ryan, I feel like.
Y'all think that was a good move for her to jump ship like that?
I think for her it was. I think it made more sense for her to be with Ryan.
Did she do that just because she was trying to follow the money? Or was it like personal?
Maybe no, I think it was more so money. I don't think it was personal with them. I think it was just like this isn't really working out. Not that I don't have anything against you guys. This isn't working. But this is a mess. Like it was. Loyal Inc. was kind of a mess. There was no organization.
Right.
And
it really was.
Right when Dom was trying to step up, but then that's when Ryan kind of took everything, and it was like I gotta make money, and I can't stay here. There's no money to be made here, so I'm not mad at it for that.
The thing that confuses me is that Ryan always blames everybody else for drama, but he completely... Did we ever clear up if he was the one who vandalized the shop?
No.
We never cleared that up, so that's still a mystery?
Yeah.
So that's a mystery box with Kat's mystery. Like, all of that, the mystery box includes the Kat hookup and the vandalization of the shop.
I think with Ryan, a lot of times it's he'll be the one to put everything there, but he won't start it. So technically, he'll put the gun in front of you, but it's not, and he'll trigger you and make you want to use it. But if you use it, it's not on him because he didn't forcibly make you do it, but he did everything to build it up and make you want to do it. You know, and he'll be like, "Oh, that wasn't me." Gemini.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
But we love you.
So, Ryan was not the only person popping up on parties, y'all. Van and Jen decide. Okay, so wait, I didn't mean to skip it. Lily, we don't hate you, girl.
She looked good.
Lily, you're looking good, okay?
She's coming through with these looks.
The girls love your look with the rings in your hair. Your hair's always lit. You're looking pretty, okay? I know we go hard on you. I apologize. I'll be a woman and say I don't mean to go too hard on you. It's just the character that you play on the show could stand to take a little criticism.
She wasn't that bad this episode, though. I like
Yeah,
but you weren't that bad this
but
episode. Hopefully, it continues throughout the season. You know, because last season, I'm not gonna front, like everything about it was like I was just like, no, Lily, nope, that ain't it, that ain't it. But then when I found out that she's turning 25, it all made sense.
She's a baby. Well, she was a baby.
You get a chicken head pass until you're like 27 as a woman because you do goofy shit in your 20s as a woman.
So therefore, she was like, what, 22, 23, doing all this? So
now
like,
it makes sense.
We understand
Lily was like 23 the whole time. I didn't know, Lily, my bad. You totally get a pass to do you totally get a pass to figure it out. Now, if you were 30 acting like that, then it would seriously be a problem. But everybody does silly, crazy stuff.
You go through your phases.
You go through it.
Yeah.
You get your life through while you can, while nobody's going to hold you accountable. True.
Nothing you do in your 20s
Shake
counts.
off, okay?
It doesn't count.
Get your life. Your 20s don't count. They don't. You get to erase all of that when you turn 30. It doesn't count. But Lily is turning 25, and she has one heck of a Mexican party, baby. And I wish I had an invite because it looked like it was a really good time.
I like that her birthday's on Mexican Independence Day.
Yeah.
Her outfit was so pretty.
Yeah.
She looked really good.
The colors, the flowers in the hair. But what stole the cake was when Ryan and Ford showed up. First of all, Ryan and Ford killed those costumes.
Yeah.
Bomb. Shit went up. When they showed up, the party went up. But he shows up with a donkey that's like pooping and peeing on everything, so they gotta get rid of the donkey.
And then Ford
Did
showed
y'all like
up
his
on
costume?
Trump. I liked it. It was cute.
I did.
But bitch, on the way to the party, while all of that donkeying was going on, Jen and Van was like,
she came to be on some Donkey
we
Kong.
came to pull right? She was like this the whole time. I was like, Jen is ready.
You know what was hilarious about the Jen thing, though? Like, when they're in the car on the way there, and she just kept staring at Van, like she was ready to smack him, and he was just staring so hard at the road.
And he had every intention on talking to Ryan, but that shit ain't like, before he could do anything, all you saw was his fist coming through the gate, like.
Jen was ready.
He was ready.
Van was like, she was still mad from last year, the whole camping thing, when Lily accused Van of kissing her, and so.
Well, mind you, that's only because we pick up 2 weeks after last season, so in reality, that was only like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
right, because they went right back in the shooting.
Van said last year.
Oh,
on the thing.
Well, it was technically last year.
You're right.
He said no 2 weeks ago. He was like,
he said that with Ryan. I thought he said that with Ryan.
We got to hear, look at this again.
I gotta make that a soundbite. I'm gonna get that as a soundbite for you guys. We have to have that. You guys.
But it wasn't the right time to pull up though. Knowing that your girl has beef with Lily.
It's never a right time to pull up unless you plan a conversation. You pull up on anyone, even though you just want to talk. Don't pull up on me because the other person's gonna feel kind of guarded off top, you know. So
who waved the magic wand over Ryan, and how did he get out of that costume so quick?
Because
where were those clothes?
Because it was set up.
That wasn't a real fight. That's my opinion. They couldn't keep a straight face through the whole thing.
Ryan started laughing.
Ryan kept laughing. Which
As
could be.
Someone who works in reality TV, I will tell you that they're like, all right, let's cut for a second. Let's regroup. Ryan, go change. We're about to have this fight. That's why they were laughing. That's why the Chicago PD does not come up that passive.
And they don't.
Depend on what.
Clear the streets.
Time out. Depend on where they are. And that many people and people of color, it'll happen.
No, but they were too nice. They were way too nice.
That's what I'm saying. They were too nice.
Oh, they were too nice.
Yeah.
Oh, they said they don't pull up like that.
If
I'm like,
that was
girl, they be
real,
sitting on the corner waiting
two
for
black
somebody.
men-
There's a lemonade stand,
Two
right?
black men about to fight in the street of Chicago. It would have not have gone down like that.
Yeah.
But
For
just
sure.
to clear the street, I was like, okay, this is staged.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front, like when Jen was mollywopping Lily, I was kind of like,
And through the gate, I hate to see them one-on-one.
well,
Jen was
my thing
throwing
is, I don't care if we together or not. You know me. You know this is my guy. We live together. We're raising a girl. I'm help raising his daughter. Keep your mouth away from his mouth at all costs. Bottom line, you don't get to flirt with him. You don't. If you interact with me, I don't know. Maybe I'm
But
super
I will
possessive.
I will say, like, if I have beef with somebody and my man has beef with somebody in the same group of people, there's a time and a place. I will put, like, if his beef needs to come first, I will put mine on the side.
Exactly.
And let him handle his thing. And then I'll
Good
mollywop
point.
somebody later.
Good
you know?
point.
Maybe.
Because they didn't go there for her.
That's what I'm saying. She could have. There are so many opportunities that she can go run up on Lily. This
And
is not the moment to run up on Lily.
It sets a terrible tone because it looked like you pulled up on her at her birthday party to fight. Like, damn, like it used to be like at least a code of honor. Like I'm watching The Wire for the first time
Oh, really?
because I just didn't want to watch it when it came out because it was just like too real. I'm from that place, so I just needed to not watch it. But they talk about this code of honor that no one gets shot on a Sunday morning. There used to be like honor amongst thieves. There's certain things that you just wait until a better time to do. But like, damn, you beat her ass at her birthday party through a gate with one fist. And then she put her hat back on. I swear she was dressed like she was a part of the Lemonade
The
Tour.
way she put that
She had
back
lemonade
on.
energy all over her.
Yeah, listen.
That's about to be a gif.
She was giving me King Beyonce. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Classic.
So she put her hat back on.
Beat Lily ass with one hand and then
And then here you got Four and Ryan in the street, and Van and Ryan in the street, and Van is saying like, "You took my livelihood. I feed my kids." And Ryan was like, "What's your livelihood? What you getting money got to do with me?" I was like, "Ooh." I was like, "He kind of right though. That man don't gotta feed you, you know." But at the same time, like, I don't know. I just felt like
it's like if it's anybody else.
I couldn't get past Ryan smiling at him. That was enough to make me want to like.
But if it was anybody else, and it could be like, what does it have to do with me? But y'all were supposed to be brothers, though. You know, so it's like you should have some type of compassion to the fact that you messed up his paper.
And I feel like there are people who I've considered family who've done me dirty or whatever. But I just like, maybe it's just me. I don't know. But like, I don't like being petty. I don't like karma will eventually get you. You know what I'm saying? Like let God handle that, you know. But Ryan kind of gets a little petty with it.
But you know what? It's so funny. I think that's his Gemini trait. I think his Gemini trait has something to do with empathy, because he either has it, a whole lot of it, or he has none.
Like Geminis I know don't really have it.
But he has it though. The way he cared about Bella when she had to bring her daughter, the way he cared for Charmaine when she was about to get her car repossessed, the way he even sat down and cared for Kat when they were doing their bestie thing. He has a lot of empathy, but when his Gemini kicks in and he's done, it just seems like
done.
Even
They
when
can
it's
be kind of vengeful too.
I think he has a lot of empathy towards women.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
If it's like other men though.
maybe that's the thing. I don't know. But that's definitely a Gemini trait, because he was like, I don't give a F about...
Yeah, they don't have a lot of compassion.
I wonder if it's all really about him taking Kat's side. Is that what this really is about? You think, which issue do you guys think is bigger? Him and the ownership? the ownership of the shop? Because that was the main beef in the
I
beginning.
think like that's Van's beef, and then Ryan's is like, yeah, you kind of took Kat's side, and then after you took Kat's side, it was like F me.
Yeah.
So then F you.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, honey, whether the fight was real or not, they was ready to throw down. I don't think it's real. You guys chime in the comments. Let us know if you guys think it was real or not. And it ended just there.
Yeah.
I wanted more.
Same.
I wanted more. Is there anything we need to talk about before we go into the news and gossip?
I think that's pretty much it. We covered everything.
We're trying to do our first Jackass of the week.
Well, you know what? Right now, we are going to take it into our Jackass of the Week. I don't want to dance to this. I'm nervous. Now, you know what I was thinking about? On the New York season finale, we had a thing that we was like, who could take who? Like, who has the better hands, New York or Chicago? I completely forgot about Nikki. I completely forgot about Jen.
Because we said the girls kind of like
They got
had it in
hands.
New York, yeah.
Chicago can fight.
Now, we
Yeah,
said
but
that
we just
guys would
forgot.
take, we
The
said
guys
that guys
would
in
take New
Chicago
York.
would take the guys in New York.
Yeah.
But we said the girls in New York may be able to take.
So.
But we forgot. We
forgot about
because I
Nikki.
think we were thinking about Charmaine, and we were like,
Right.
Lily, like, yeah. But if it's just her holding it down, then
Right.
like, no.
Then like, no.
Totally forgot about Nikki and Jen.
Totally forgot about the goddesses.
The only one
Okay.
you would get from New York that would be who I'm trying to figure out who would pin them down is Sky. Like, she's the only one I'm like, I don't know. But maybe Jen and Sky.
So we have, let's look at the facts. Okay? We have a Ashley who got mad at Dawn for getting his ass ate before their relationship, which started like a new fight. But we're happy to see that they're together and they worked it out. They went apple picking. It was beautiful. We have Charmaine, who told everybody that she was musty and had a musty, sweaty issue. We have Van and Jen, who pull up on Lily's party.
I know who I'm going with this week.
We have Ryan, who said, I'm sorry if you felt that. I apologize for making you feel the way about what I did, but...
Damn, that was
But respectfully announces that he and his the mother of his children aren't seeing each other at the moment. Maybe there's some reconciliation. And are we leaving anybody else in the nominations out? And we have 4 who played the middle.
Yeah.
From last season. Lily doesn't count. Lily was chill.
Yeah, Lily didn't really do nothing.
Charmaine is in the musty.
I think like as the season goes on, we'll have like real jackass moments. But this was kind of light.
I'm going to say mine this week is going to be Jen. Just because this wasn't about you. I love you, girl. Please don't run up on me. I love you. But, no, seriously, please don't.
Please don't.
I love her, but I feel like Van, I don't think Van was coming to fight. I think he's coming to talk, and I think Jen going up in there and swinging kind of got him hyped. Because Van's like a puppy. You hype him up like he's going to be running around for like hours.
Yeah.
And I think she got
Look at this.
I want to change the name of this subject because I don't like calling people I know jackasses.
Yeah. I don't like it for them.
Cross the line.
We'll
We'll
have to change
figure
it.
it out. But all right, who did the most? Who did too much this week?
Yeah, who doing the most?
Jen gets
Doing
my
the
vote.
most.
I mean, in a cool way. It's kind of funny though, because I feel like after all of that
Yeah.
drama Lily caused last season, we needed to see her get mollywopped one good
She
time,
did need
and
one,
she got
though.
mollywopped with one strong right hand, and I was like, well, you know, it's consequences in life.
Yeah, man.
You know, you gotta take one on the chin sometimes,
Walk it
Lily.
off, baby girl.
You gotta walk it off.
I'm gonna give mine a 4 for throwing Don under the bus and saying he got his butt licked first.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And put him on to it. Yeah, you were doing the most.
Four.
Got Ashley all mad. They on good terms.
So we
Don't bring
got.
up nothing. No.
So who are our 2 runners up for doing the most? Jen,
So Jen and 4.
and 4.
So who you going with?
I have to go with Jen because she beat that girl up at her own birthday
Yeah, that
party,
is
y'all.
wrong. That is wrong.
and then going to put her hat back on like it was a dance move.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, she did that shit like it was choreographed.
Like, who are you, Michael Jackson?
Right.
I'm not mad at Ryan for holding his ground, and I'm not mad at Van for holding his ground. I'm kind of over Ryan only blaming the crew for drama because he did play his fair share. The drama only started when the intolerable drama started when that situation with Kat. That was it.
Yeah.
They were happy being dysfunctional together.
Yeah.
It was when they had to pick sides of which dysfunctional side they wanted to be on. And Ryan was like, no, it's me or it's nothing.
Yeah.
So it looks like our Jackass of the Week is...
For doing the most.
For doing the most.
Jen.
Gotta go with Jen.
Jen.
Don't be my ass. I love you, Jen. I don't want to be
Girl,
next.
we
For the
changed
record,
name for
Jen,
you.
I didn't vote for you. No, I'm just.
Oh, moving right along.
Fake.
So you gonna just be for? You gonna just be for right now? All right, four try big play the middle and shit. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I cannot let this episode end without talking about Ryan's tattoo, you guys.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That tattoo, and first of all, that story is so heartbreaking to be on your way to school with your mom and lose your life. I mean, that's just so sad. But the tattoo was so beautiful. I literally teared up. Like, I don't even know if I went through that situation, if I would be able to handle having something so sentimental on me, having to look at that.
you
Oh
look at
my
it all the
God.
time. And
that
the way
was
that
beautiful.
he did that tattoo was just, oof,
That was beautiful.
man.
Y'all, that man going up, that little boy going up to the steps, and the dad holding his hand, and the boy going up to heaven. That was, he
And
did
then,
that.
like Ryan said, he had like other hands, like God's hands, and he had wings and a little halo.
Come on. It was just,
And the
kudos,
God's hands,
Ryan.
it was
You
just,
did that. Like, all drama, and we all know this is a storyline. All storyline aside, you are an amazing tattoo artist, brother. And you did that. So kudos to Ryan. And we will definitely be going back into our favorite tattoos of the week, as well as who did the most. Those are going to be our new segment. Who did the most?
Change the name. Who did
Who did the most? Because I don't like calling y'all jackasses. I know y'all personally, and I don't think any of you guys are jackasses.
Y'all gonna roll up in here so I was a
We
jackass.
I mean, and no, not that New York in real life, these people are jackasses because we don't know them.
Yeah.
But their
This is
storyline
different.
deserves a jackass of the week. You
That
guys,
too, yeah,
y'all
for
is
sure.
kind of different. So
Yeah.
doing the most and our favorite tattoo will be our special segments.
Yeah.
Moving right along, let's go to a little bit of news and gossip.
Yeah.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So, as you guys know, we started a little bit late today, and we got a chance to watch everybody's live. So it looks like Van had to get together at his home to watch the
premiere.
The premiere, and he had Charmaine there. He had what's Charmaine's cousin's name? Ashley?
Cousin.
Not Ashley.
Danielle.
Danielle was there. He even had some of the producers there that he nicknamed the Here Come to Fuck Your Life Up crew or whatever. But we tuned in his live a little bit. And we also saw a little bit of Kat posting a snippet of what appears to be a new reality show. Do you guys think this might be Black Ink Crew LA?
I think it is.
I hope it is.
We what was the guy that's in the little trailer? Kevin?
From New
That's
York?
his name?
I think so, yeah.
We met him. You all remember we met him at
The
Good
bowling
Night.
alley. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying, he kind of alluded to that he was coming back to TV, but I didn't think I was like, you're not coming back from New York, right? And he was like, oh, no, but trust, I'll be back. And I was like, when I saw he was working with Kat, I was like, okay, that might be what it is.
Yeah.
And
Well,
now
who
it's
knows?
like,
We might be
what it is.
reviewing a new season of Black Ink Crew LA. It might be a new crew to add to
I
the
wouldn't be
review.
mad at it.
I wouldn't be
I
mad
wouldn't
at
be
that
mad at
either.
anything.
I would love
Listen,
to watch
Kat,
it.
honey, Kat might be the one that's about her business out of all of them. Sis peeled off early, became the first female black tattoo shop owner in Beverly Hills, and Sis is thriving. She does an annual art show. She's doing her thing, y'all, and her shop is beautiful.
Yeah.
So kudos to you, Kat, for doing your
And she was
thing.
at the VH1 offices not that long ago, right? Because didn't Van say something about her?
He did.
or something like they linked up or something. So I think
Something's going on there.
Yeah,
Something's happening,
going on.
but I would be very, very happy to see sis take the whole thing
I
to
love
another
her.
level. Yeah, I do too.
And I feel like
she gets
even
it.
if that's not the route, if it's something completely different, I'm still gonna be tuned in.
Even
to
if she
watch
produced
show.
her own show, I will
Yeah.
watch it, honey. You know what? It's all elevation and growth.
Come on.
Speaking of hilarious lives, we also tuned into Ryan's live. We're trying to get him to go live with us, but he couldn't see it because, honey, there was 1,000 and something people on this live. But he basically said, don't ask him about Rachel. He basically said, stop asking him about the old crew. Leave that shit behind you, you know. And he said, come to the grand opening of Nine Mag.
The second
This
location.
weekend, he has a grand opening occurring. So that's awesome.
January 5th.
I also want to give kudos to, of course, Charmaine for doing her thing and holding her own outside of tattooing. Basically, if there is any narcissism in this picture, she shut that shit down like, I'm not even tripping over tattooing. I got my whole life popping. So it was fun while it lasted. You know, these are still my friends, but I'm not tripping. So kudos to you, Charmaine. And also kudos to you, Van, for opening your own shop. Outside of this whole storyline thing, you got it together. You're still selling your clothes. I think that's amazing. You're still designing. You're still doing your thing. So keep up the great work.
Yeah.
A little bit of news and gossip about Black Ink Crew New York. Did you guys see Sky's son?
Yeah.
So apparently Sky's son says that there's no real relationship there and he only did it for a check.
Genesis.
Yes.
Yeah, said that. That breaks my heart
Any
because
opinions?
as we watch these reality shows, we know like the storylines and some of them can be fake. We know that. But with this one, we all were like, this is genuine. We thought like they really made up. We were happy for them. So for him to come out, I'm like, that's not real and they didn't really make up. Like, I'm heartbroken just also for their family. Like, but you guys need to heal. Everything that was said was like real. So you can't move past that. You can't like let that out.
I feel like we did see a real conversation. I think something else happened afterwards, and he's just being
maybe.
petty.
I
And
hope
being
that's
like,
what
you
it
know
is.
what, that was fake. I just did it for a check. Like, I think something happened after filming that we're not going to see, and I think that's why he's choosing to be petty about it. 'Cause
I hope
legit-
so.
I was gonna
because-
say he has a defensive streak in him and a defensive demeanor. Period. So we don't know how much of this is him maybe just lashing out at his mom for being mad and how true it really is.
Yeah.
Like all of this is alleged, you know. But he put it out there, so hopefully we get to see her clear that up soon.
She hasn't said anything recently, so but maybe she will. But knowing Sky, like she usually likes to pop off right away. So I'm surprised that she hasn't responded yet, and maybe she won't. But like you said, maybe something else happened because I was just so into that moment. So like you said, maybe it was real and something happened after. I hope that's the thing because like wow, if you guys y'all need Oscars. If you know what I mean, if that wasn't genuine and you just did that part just because they were gonna pay you, like that's
I can't see her. You know what? Like maybe it's something. I can't see her doing that. I just can't see it. Like
Yeah, I don't see that.
I don't know. Maybe it was something. I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe it was just something she couldn't attend to right at the moment, and he just got pissed and vented.
yeah.
That's what my hopes are for that situation. But Sky, we hope that you and your sons get on the same page and that everything works out soon because Black love and Black family is everything, especially here at Black Ink Crew Review. We want to see the best for you guys, so hopefully you guys work that out. I also want to give a shout out to everybody who joined us from the Black Ink Crew New York season, and now you're watching us on the Chicago season. We love the fact that you guys are watching us. We really appreciate it. So always feel free to jump in the live chat, to leave comments, to give 5 stars on the iTunes podcast. And let us know what you want to talk about because we pay attention to the comments and we always like to include and give you guys shout outs and include your thoughts on the review. So let us know what you're thinking about the season and we'll make it a part of the review. Any last thoughts before we close this thing out?
I'm good.
I'm excited about this season.
What about predictions?
Oh yes, predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
This isn't really a prediction, but I'm really curious to see what Junior is doing back in the picture. And I I want to get to the bottom of this, like him saying, or Lily claiming that he said he loved her and all that. Because I'm going to predict, I think it is true. I think Junior probably did say that, but I want to see all that play out.
Like, ooh.
Because it's messy, honey.
Yes, it's going to be interesting. I'm hoping that we see Van opening his new shop and everything like that on the show. I'm hoping they film that. And that's kind of when him and Ryan, you know, work it out and get back together. Because obviously they all still hang out. Like Ryan, like we see they're going to be in Vegas and everybody is there. So hopefully that happens. And like I said earlier, the fact that like let them have separate, you know, ventures, and then that way that can repair their friendship. So that's what I'm hoping. I think that's the only way it's going to
happen, when they're both alphas of their own territory.
Yeah.
I mean, if Van goes along with Mag for this project, I wouldn't be mad at him. But
still have his other thing though. Like if you show up there for the show,
I'm really happy that it has its own stuff going on. These guys are so progressive. I'm giving y'all, come on now, y'all done opened up 3 shops up off of this. You know, I'm really happy about
4
that.
If you count.
You know, and I'm hoping that Don finds his own in this situation, because now that there's already a manager at the new Mag, I want to see how Don is gonna because there's a manager and a piercer now.
Yeah.
So I want to see how Don plays into the new shop. Yeah. I'm predicting a sit down with Van and Ryan. I'm predicting that. I got my fingers crossed. Yes, true. Fingers crossed for a sit down, civilized, non-emotional,
just the 2 of them,
non-irrational, non-narcissistic conversation between Van and Ryan, the 2 most powerful forces in the shop, minus Dawn, who is AKA the Hawk. Yeah. When Dawn hugged Ryan, I was like, "No, hug me."
I know. It was
like Ashley.
Bear hug. Yeah, Ashley.
It was I was like, "Yes."
Just dismiss and disregard.
That was the most beautiful hug I've ever seen in my life.
Disregard anything we say about Don Ashley. It's no disrespect, but he's beautiful, and we're just gonna talk about him. And that hug was like amazing.
That hug was everything. Ryan's fine ass, Don's fine ass. They hugged, embraced in a kingly union. I was for it.
But I do want to touch on Don's episode of his rage on the Christmas special.
Go for it.
For Black Ink. Because he wowed out, you know, and it looked as if he wowed out.
Sexy.
Oh my God, it was so hot. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I wasn't the only one, girl. Them comments
something's wrong.
on the Shade Room everybody was like, oh my God.
Yes, but every time the camera shook, I was like, yes.
Yes. But anyway, so on the
you
show,
a lucky lady, Ashley.
It appears that he got upset over the Snapchat video when the lady was, you know, performing fellatio on him. But he took to his live after that to say that wasn't the case. They were actually trying to show a different video.
Yes.
A video that was about one of his family members.
Yes.
That was, you know, not in a positive light. They are dealing with some things and dealing with depression, and we know he's lost his sister to that. So when you already lose a family member to depression, you have another family member going through it, and someone comes to trigger that, like anyone would possibly go off on that situation. So it wasn't, you need to control your anger, but it wasn't petty. If anybody was watching that and felt like it was petty, I feel like it was validated for him to get upset.
Ashley doesn't act crazy. Like
she didn't.
So you can tell it wasn't about that.
Exactly, because Ashley is not gonna sit there and sit through no shit like that. Sky or no sky, you know. But what I do want to say to 4, let me address 4 directly right now. 4, you are on your way up. You are an artist. You are an amazing artist. You're a performer, and you are a celebrity on TV. When you are on TV, when you are elevating, you face trials. Now, Dawn mentioned that you were battling, you know, you were going through it because for the first time, the storyline kind of got turned against you. You had to deal with some opposition. But I want you to know, as an artist, from one artist to another, you're always going to face hard times, but don't let this stop you. Don't let this get you down. Keep going and keep doing what you're doing. It's a test, and when you pass it, you're going to elevate. And so I just want to leave you that message, because outside of the storyline, we understand that these things affect your real life. And I just want to send you that positive message, brother, to keep on going.
Yeah.
Don't pay this shit that much mind. It's a TV show. People watch it, and then when it's off, they're not thinking about it. So I just want to send you love and positivity. If you're going through it, if you're feeling down from what you went through last season, just know it's going to be okay. Keep pressing forward towards your dreams, keep on going, okay?
Yeah.
Don't let the world get you down. It's just a test,
Yeah.
okay? It's just a test.
And kudos for him for being open about it, because he made a post one day
Exactly.
about his depression. We don't want to talk about it, but it needs to be talked about.
It needs to be talked about in our community, and going through these things, elevating in life, you face these trials. You
yeah.
face these tests, and you have to get past them, and it happens to the best of us. Everybody who is elevated has to face something that they have to get beyond. So it's not just you, it's all of us. It's all of us who are aspiring to be better for. So I just want to put that out there to you. Don't let it get you down, baby. So many people love you and appreciate your music. Especially your brother Don. He's not gonna let anything happen to you. So even though you guys saw, a little rift and you guys had to work it out, it
Family's
got
everything.
dealt. Family is everything. It got dealt with, and we still love you. We still open up with your song. It is what it is. So kudos to you for being strong, for coming back to the set, for following through, and we hope to see this season end with some amazing breakthrough for you. So hopefully you get your girl Nikki back, first of all, because y'all made a great couple. But that's it. I'm off my soapbox. Anything else we should talk about?
No,
All right, y'all. Well, looks like the girl said that's it, y'all. So until next time, I'm your girl Carmen, and you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at king_karma_.
And I'm LMarie. You guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at LMarieTV.
And I'm Drew Jones. You can follow me on all the things at OKDJ.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.